Hey riders, here we go. Time for Team GRC Sunday Short Race. It's August 31st. I'm currently in Seattle for the Metallica two-night concert, a no-repeat event concert. Kind of a weird setup here. I'm in the Airbnb right now, trying not to be too loud. I actually talk kind of loud when I do these things. I'm hoping this all picks up right. So here we are today, folks. We're doing La Vuelta 2024, another one of the easier stages. Although this won't be an easy race, this is going to be very rapid tempo. Let's just put it that way. Stage 17, Bu de Piélagos. When I first saw Bu in our schedule, I'm like, did someone type something wrong? But yeah, it is Bu. Great turnout here today, folks. Just seeing some of the riders here. This is going to be a crazy race. Let's have a little peek here. We've already loaded the map today. Let's load the riders up. What I want to do first off here is I'm on his name right now. You can see him here, Chris Dark. This guy. So if you don't know, I did a video on Thursday and it got butchered. I'm just trying to make sure everything's working here because I don't really know for sure. Ooh, please let everything be on. Please, please, please. I hope this is not just audio. So anyways, I did a ride on a video on Thursday. How do I know if my camera's on? I don't know for sure. Am I screen capturing here? Sorry guys, I got to get my head in close to look here. I see the mic setting, I see the sound setting, I see the timer. What does that do? Is that a screenshot? I don't know. So anyways, I'm using this screen recorder and it's got a bunch of settings along the bottom and it's worked. You know, I think I'm on my 5th or 6th video where I had the camera on. And just forget about the camera today. I'm on my Microsoft Surface 2 laptop, which is 6 years old now, and the camera just cannot keep up. So on the Thursday Muckers final race of the August Championships, I saw the camera in the bottom left-hand corner. It's what, 3 frames, 10 frames per minute maybe. It was just stalled out too much, so I just shut it down. I've got some controls at the bottom here. And I wonder if there's any way I can test this. Sorry folks, I should have tested this last night. I'm really stressing out that this is not recording the video. Outside of leaving this event and trying it out, I have no way of confirming that. So anyways, I did the Thursday race for the Muckers. Awesome race. Breakaway at the front was Bear Remy and Shunik. Offhand, I don't know if Shunik got first or second, but obviously one of those positions, but he did win the August Championship Series. And I think Stefan and El Roland would have been 3rd and 4th. I think there was another rider there for some reason. But yeah, great race. The reason I'm hanging out here with Chris here today is because he was in that race and rode super, super strong. Like him and Stu, bike and dog trips. I think they finished 16th and 17th together. And so just wanted to point that out. I was really impressed by their rides. I think Chris is going to start being more regular here. I don't know if he's just been riding outside all summer and hasn't been with us a lot. I just don't remember seeing his name around a lot. However, I have chatted with Chris quite a bit. Supports the channel directly. So thank you so much, Chris. Awesome stuff. Really appreciate it. So let's let the whole rigmarole get figured out here. Where are we going today, folks? Let's have a little peek here. I think Holly's back too. I saw Holly's name quickly this morning. I did see Darth Puncher signed up, and I did see Jefferson 95 signed up. So look out, folks. These guys are legit. They come from the, so here we are on Chris here. And I'm not sure what style of rider Chris is, but he did really well on that climb. And offhand, I can't even remember the climb right now. I'm in another little bit of line. Spin Jedi right at the front. Ooh, and here is that Jefferson I was telling you about. This guy's strong. A young guy too. His age is right there. He's 29. I did look this morning. I was going to say 29 out loud, and then I just saw his name, Jefferson 95. So he's 29 years old. So I'm going to call him a kid, but obviously he's not a kid. He's a young dude. Dude. You know, I say dude a lot. I don't know why I do that, but I just do. I like to say dude all the time. Everyone's a dude to me. Dude can be used in many ways, right? It's kind of like swearing. Dude. So we've got Jefferson 95 here. Him and Darth Puncher are in the America's Watt Series. That's where they come from. So these two have been hanging out in the America's Watt Series with Oscar. They had their final race last Tuesday night. I did capture it all. Caught as much as the action I could. 64-kilometer race, so it was pretty spread out. So just to be honest, on my part, it's kind of hard to cover and get a lot of action out of it because everyone's just doing kind of a strong endurance ride. But Darth Puncher and Jefferson 95 had some awesome little battles. I do have it captured. I just need time to sit down. I mean, you got to realize I'm out traveling right now. So I captured that video Tuesday night as I was trying to pack to go away the next day. It's on my capture card. I'm traveling on with the little old laptop. We get here. It's driving around. It's new places. We're sightseeing. So, okay. So Jefferson 95, Antonin P3 coming up. P3. I would like to think that's a Cervelo. They have a P3 bike, I believe. Czech rider here. Here's P Triple J. Seen them last week. Don Mateo, Mahach, Per Ronsgaard, Darth Puncher's there. Chris from Winnipeg. This guy's another superstar cyclist here. I don't know a ton about Chris. We've chatted a little bit on YouTube, but I think this guy is a super, super legit outside road rider. Just going to be embraced by the Rouvy Racing Series this winter. So Chris, you need to check out, obviously you're hanging with Team GRC, but also I think the America's Watt Series is going to start heating up. Can't say anything about racing without mentioning the Mucker Series. Get into that one, dude. Get into that one. That's where probably the biggest group of hitters hangs out. Super tough racing, so check that out. Maybe you have already and I just haven't seen it because I don't catch every race. Raving. We're just going to back up here. Remember, with my face down here in the bottom, I can't really see what's going underneath here yet. But what we can do, we can jump into map mode and jump our way back, can't we? Maybe we can't. I'll just start panning way down Mahach, Per Ronsgaard. It's so fast at the front right now, it's going to be hard for me to get my way down through here. I'm trying. So it looks like we've got a good group of... We got 11 at the front. Like I said... So we've got 11 in this front group, and then we jump back 110 meters, and the first rider that showed up there was Chris Dark. So he's kind of at the front of the second group. Let's have a little look here. And Jetro's there as well. Here they are. So here's second group, Jetro. Geese on 60 meters back, but we got GTZR 3000 here. Nice. Ghost Pink and Chris Dark. So this is the second group of hitters right here. So yeah, legit. Going back to the front, Antonin. So some new names here for me. M. Mahach is here. Yeah, most of these guys I know. Outside of Antonin P3. Czech rider's been around for quite a while. Level 51 rider. Ooh, look at these bumps. 6.5, 7, 8, 9 watts per kilo here. Check out Don Mateo. Trying to just shell people out the back as we're riding here. This is how you got to do it, folks. These guys are going hard from the rip. We are only at kilometer 4, and they're already trying to just grind their competitors into the ground. And it's happening. Happening very quickly here. You can see little gaps opening up. Everyone's going to have to try to quickly recover over these bumps. I think we do go into it. Yeah, we're going into a downhill now too. You can see at the top left-hand corner of the screen. I'm focused on the bottom of the screen now. I'm trying to look at the bubbles on the profile. So again, let's hope that this is screen capturing and I haven't disabled anything. It looks like my display on the bottom is all different now. So what's been going on? So yeah, when I turned on this morning, I noticed there's another quick update. Did that, so now I'm on 3.7.5. I also noticed that Windows did a huge update on my laptop overnight. I must have it set on auto, so all my configurations and settings were different. Font sizes. So I've been kind of messing around with that too, and I don't know how that's affected other apps on my laptop. But fingers crossed this is recording, because I don't want that to happen again. So with the Muckers race, awesome to the finish to the series. Make sure you get signed up for the September event. Also remember, you don't need to sign up. So the Muckers race is on the Thursdays. That's where they keep track of points. You can just drop in and drop out if you want. You know, like maybe you don't have time for all of them. Maybe you're the best cyclist out there. You show up for 3, you might win the 4 weekly series. Last month there was 5 Thursdays, so there was 5 events to do. But it's possible. But yeah, you could just drop in and out. It's not like, oh, you have to show up every weekend. If you don't, everyone's going to dislike you. Just get in and get racing. Okay, so now we can see some more of the bubbles. Giancarlo Detti, 57, Italian. Okay, so we got Roger here. Look at Roger's a little bit solo. Guy Seelan, GTZR 3000. Okay, so it looks like some people have grouped up here a little bit. Kraken 71. Dima. Okay, there's Clyde. This is Hillbilly. Thomas Lynn. Saw Thomas last Tuesday. Rode with him for a little bit, and then he left me behind. I was having a rough ride that day. Here's Stu, Bike and Dog Trips. Nice group here. Dirk Yeager, Ghost Pink, Ciclista Carlo. This is Chuck. Raving. Here is Truck Stop Johnny himself, SR71. Prefers to train in greasy, oil-filled, stinky parking lots when possible. So this group here is pretty big as well. Got a nice, good-sized group here. So we had those 6 or 7 out front. Okay, look, I mean, it's just changing so much. Here's Chad Ritchie. Chad was leading the 3 watt per kilo train last Tuesday on the more chill Muckers ride. And I was in it for halfway and then just popped out the back. And I decided I only wanted to ride a 2 for the rest of the ride. Where's Darth Puncher? Darth Puncher is in the front group. Nice to see this. Spin Jedi Paul. I think I'm going to take some of your advice. I'm going to start doing a lot more, maybe chill riding. I find like when I'm riding, I'm just like all out, full bore. I'm never like riding easy. It's just all out. So I don't know, maybe I'm going to start doing some more longer rides, just turn down the wattage a bit. I just hate crawling along at speed. I think that's why I don't do it, but go slow to go fast, right? Isn't that what everyone says? So again, here's another little kicker, folks. Watch this. It's all going to get turned up here. You can see, look at their little power bars, or his pain bars, as Holly calls them. I think Holly's somewhere here. Everyone now pushing 8, sometimes upwards of 9 watts per kilo over every little tiny minuscule bump. Like, these are nothing. Little, 3 and 4% kicks. They're trying to catch people off guard, catch those people that are changing channel on Netflix, turning up their music, adjusting their fans. That's when it happens, folks. And it looks like Bebby's been caught out. Bebby was with these riders before, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Bebby's gone. Mahutch. Okay, they might have been in the second group. I'm not sure, but no, it looks like or we got riders coming back. Yeah, I think there's a really strong group coming up. These riders around. So we got Stu here from Bike and Dog Trips, Biker AP, Ghost Pink. We'll know in a second for sure here. Dirk Yeager, SR71, Jetro. There's Chris Dark. So yeah, these riders, maybe there's been a bit of an accordion effect coming down that hill. That's probably what's happened. Just bounce right to the front again. I can see we got like another little kick here. Maybe not enough that anyone's going to waste any more matches on. Let's just see. Let's see someone prove me wrong. Still hard though. See Chris here from Winnipeg pushing almost 6 watts per kilo. P Triple J doing the same thing. Let's scour around, folks. We got a little bit of quiet time here. Roger. So Roger is kind of on a bit of a solo ride. Yeah, he's got a 100-meter gap to David. 300 meters up to Jill's. Let's look for our low-level rider. Right at the moment is Giancarlo Detti. Oriel, yeah, great to see her. Scottish Terrier's back. Here's a new name. JC McSomething. McKenna. 1961. I don't know. Just made that up. Eat more cake. Matty Dog. Hey, Matty. Get it done, dude. Get it done. Matty Dog, current holder of the low-level rider of the event. Yeah, Matty reached out to me on YouTube. Seems like a super cool, super chill dude. Saying how thankful he was that Tuna Tornado, who's a regular here, I'm not sure if he's here today, helped him towing him a little bit through the ride. Because I think Tuna started late and caught up with him. But yeah, great to see, riders helping other riders out. I tend to, if I see someone that's riding close to my pace and I'm riding solo, or like you've heard me say before, if I'm riding at a pace that's say 25-30% higher than the person ahead of me and I catch them, I will slow down just a touch to let them jump on, because obviously they're capable of riding in my draft. And maybe they want to, maybe they don't. But Maddie doing a nice job here. Yeah, looking good, Maddie. Nice strong ride, 2.9, 3 watts per kilo over this little bump. Really good stuff. So hopefully we see Maddie as regular every week. D-Bang. Des Dyer, level 41, cruising with Alex at the back. The only reason Alex is at the back here today, folks, is because he's had a full week of climbing, and with Alex being gone 3 weeks, I think Alex has been back on the bike a full week now. I believe. Time's flying for me right now. It's all a blur. I'm in an altered reality, folks. So Alex said this morning, too, he's going to be really chill. He's done a lot of climbing over the last 3-4 days, just banging out all of the hard challenges. That stage 20 of the Medio Challenge. Yeah, he did that, I think, 2 days ago, I believe. And, I was just going to say, Matty Dog, I thought your win for the week here as our lowest level rider. I don't know why I do that. I like to just point someone out. But if this rider comes back on, who is this? So we got Alex and Des here. Juan Carlo Flores from the U.S. He's only a level 4 rider, brand new, but it looks like he's had a little bit of a mechanical out on the field. Hopefully neutral services nearby. Team cars have all left him. They're following other riders up ahead. Let's bounce up a little bit here. I'm actually out of touch now with the Vuelta. So yeah, where am I? I'm in Seattle. What am I doing here? I'm here for 2 nights, because everyone keeps asking me, well, how was the concert? Well, it's 2 nights. So it's 2 nights of Metallica. They're doing their M72 World Tour. 72 seasons? Maybe that's what they call it. I guess there's 72 seasons for 18 years, I guess, to grow up. I don't know what that means. But they play Friday night. Saturday night, that field sits empty. That's when you know you got some money, right? So Lumen Field, I think that's where the Seahawks play football. I saw all the cool names up on the thing. Oh, yeah, it was so cool. I was like, who used to play for the Seahawks when I was like into football? Steve Largent. Like, to me, probably the most iconic Seahawk name. But like I saw the name of, was it Dave Craig? Yeah, he was a QB, I think. And their running back in the 80s. His name was up there. Quite a few names. There's another quarterback name I should remember as well. And then when we get closer to like the 90s and onwards, I don't even know who they are anymore. Like, not too concerned. I only have time for a couple sports. And these days it's cycling. And we had some chit chat in the Discord about it. But hey, if you're watching this and you're not part of the Discord and you don't really care about what we're doing, but you're into cycling and stuff, really cool video on GCN right now. It's all about America's Watts. Sorry, the America's Cup. Just check it out. I think it's their latest video, how they use big, beefy cyclists who can put out lots of power to actually generate electricity and hydraulic pressure for the America's Cup. I'm going to say that correctly this time. sailing ships. Super high tech, super secret. It's like all black box technology. Like GCN's there with Cy Richardson. I think he likes to go by Cy, doesn't he? Yeah, Cy. I think that's very common for British people. If you're a Simon, you're a Cy. I used to have a Cy friend. Anyways, like when he jumped into the cockpit, I think 4 riders go down in there, and probably other crew members at times. No cameras allowed. You couldn't even like look. Like so secretive. I thought that was really cool. Hey, I'm just going to take a swig here of my Airbnb made coffee. There we go, folks. That is the 3rd coffee of the day. So what are our plans tonight? So we saw night 1 of Metallica. Just blow your mind away good. You know, like I can always say that maybe it's not your style of music, but they're perfect. Like they play their instruments perfectly as to what you would expect. The singing is so on point. It's like he sang 30 years ago. It's perfect. His voice is really holding up so well. The dude's 61. James Hetfield. The band is perfect. Great musicians. And I always say that too. Like, if you want to find where good musicians are hanging out, it's probably like in hard rock and metal, prog rock, things like that. They're the most intricate players. And for them to replicate that on stage, and I'm only comparing that to say like some pop music. Like, I like pop music too. I think I've told everyone that. But it's pretty just 2-chord. You know, the songs are 2 minutes long. It's not complicated. That kind of stuff's easy to replicate. Well, here we go, folks. Little bump. You can see they're pushing hard again. Yeah, I saw some 7-8 watts per kilo. They're still trying to shell each other out. We still have the group here. Ooh, spin Jedi. Come on, dude. Come on, Paul. Paul had a little bit of momentary lapse of focus there and just slipped off the back. Looks like he's getting back on right now. He's in the draft now. You can see him dropping his wattage down. Smart riding here. No need to chase like a demon to get on when you're just going to get gently pulled back in there. It's not like he's riding light though. He's still riding close to 4 watts per kilo to get in here. Yep, he's just got to get fully in that loving embrace of that draft bubble. Here we go, folks. He's back in. Nice move. Let's see. Yep, we still got Jefferson there. Okay, where's Darth? Yeah, okay, Darth's right behind him. These two know each other very well. So these two, Jefferson 95 and Darth Puncher, they battled each other all through the 8 stages of the America's Watts series. That's been going on. That I caught that really, really short prologue video. I call it a prologue. It was a 1 kilometer sprint. There was some, mental mechanicals going on, people shutting it down too early, things like that. But I just wanted to introduce the series, and hopefully they do it again. I'll cover that race too, that race series. Did want to say, I think it starts September 9th. I think it's the Nittier Road Championship. So Nittier does all the tracking for these races. America's Watts uses it. I think a few other races do as well. It's so that you're not sitting up late at night with, pencil and paper and trying to figure out standings and assign points and make it look pretty and then make mistakes. Okay, another bump. You see they're pushing hard again here, 7-8 watts per kilo, 7.6 out of P Triple J, 7.2 out of Don Mateo. Everyone's getting right up there. Here's my call of the day. I'm just going to say it. I think Jefferson, 95, is going to make an attack on this final climb here. There's only one real climb. This little chunk here on the bottom of the profile. The others have just been rollers, but I think this one's just long enough. A little lightweight climber can get away. So again, Jefferson 95, so cool to see some younger demographics riding with us because there's not a ton. So we maybe have a few minutes just to have a little peek around here. Des Dyer, and Alex riding solid together all the way. Did our buddy come back? No, he didn't. Ooh, someone else jumped in. Okay, we also had Piero Patagonia. Had another mechanic, so Matty Dog is still hanging on to it. Let's bounce up to Matty right now. Here he is. Matty's out there getting it done. Riding nice. Just basically just chill time, Matty, and then get over that bump. Want to make sure we got it. There's Rock of Maryland, Purple Bengal. She'll be putting in an attack. So she's in 35th now. Let's see where she ends up at the end. I'm sure she'll climb up here. And did I actually see Holly? Okay, here's Kekapoka from Finland. Juan Carlo Dedi is riding with Aurelie. David 1951. This guy never takes a day off the bike. Never. Roger is still riding all alone. Roger got stuck somewhere. It just happens sometimes. Too fast for one group, maybe fell off the back of another group. We'll never know the real story. Okay, folks, I'm going back to the front. I want to see someone launch it here. Looks like P.J. is on the move already. Yeah, the attacks are on, folks. P.J. is putting an attack. Don Matteo trailing. Chris from Winnipeg, represent, dude. Yeah, I told you, man. There are some superstar cyclists just lurking out there. Maybe they've just discovered Rouvy. Here's Darth Puncher. And Jefferson. Here's a legit question. Who has seen these two outside of the America's Watch Series? I have not. I watch a lot of the racing. And I think the two of them just showed up. It might have been 2 weekends ago, I believe, at one of the GRC races. Now they're coming back. They know where the racing's going on. Okay. But yeah, it's lit up at the front, folks. Anton and P3 just dropping it. Don Matteo hanging strong with them. P.J. I'm just making sure. Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of live bikes here. That's a Cervelo going by us right now. And Anton and P3 is on the Lidl Trek Madone. Still haven't received my delivery yet. It's anticipated any day now. Okay, guys, I got to do my usual. Everyone that supported me, thank you. The subscribes, the likes, the comments, the Facebook posts, people that have gone above and beyond. I'm going to do a little, I'm going to try to start making my videos better. Obviously, you can't do it from here. We got to watch these front three, folks. I don't want to miss this getaway. So we got two. Is Antonin slipping off? Antonin maybe just slightly cracking here. P.J. and Don see it, and they're moving harder now. Look at this. Trying to get over the top of 7-1 scale because they know they're gone. These two at the front, this may set up the race victory right here, folks. This could be the winning move right here. We are watching it unfold. So anyone that's gone above and beyond, basically bought me an energy gel, a little bit of help financially, all that kind of good stuff since I don't have a sponsor yet. Thank you. It's not only the financial help, but it's also that I've said this. I maybe haven't said this in a video because I lost that last one, but it's the support of my peers that keeps me super motivated to do this. I'm also working on a lot of other stuff too. I'm actually trying to get a real job to pay some bills. Yeah, it's a tough world out there, folks. So Don Matteo and P.J., unless something crazy happens, we are going to see that gap accordion back together here real quick because they're going to come bombing down behind them. But these two made the move at the right time. They probably studied the course in advance, which I'm hoping everyone did. Here's Anton and P3. I like to say new rider to me. I say that a lot. But yeah, new rider to me, doing very well in third place. Just fell off the back. This rider could have been right there except for like a millisecond of inattention, maybe. It could have been just something as simple as that. His cat could have walked in the room and he took a glance over and boom, those two are gone. Really good to see. Here's Darth. So it looks like the second group is being led by Chris from Winnipeg, Darth Puncher, and Jefferson 95. Yeah, this guy is going to be... I don't know a lot about Darth either. I think he's another young dude. He's not old at all. I think Darth Puncher is like early 30s maybe. I'll have to double check that. Spin Jedi right there as well. So strong group. I think this is all going to come back. You can see them strung out here like 4 riders, but I think they'll slowly start coming back together. Here's Biker AP. Is Biker AP riding his way back on? He's trying. He's trying to work his way ahead with Ghost Pink. This second group is really strong as well here. Biker AP, Ghost Pink, Bebby 83, who was in the original front group. So was Per Ronsgaard. Yeah, people are just blowing out everywhere here, folks. Mahutch, Jetro, here's Chris Dark. Legit, like, I mean, in the realm of the hitters here in our race series. Jetro is right there as well. Chad Ritchie. Yeah, super strong rider. Always with the muckers. Great to see him here with us. And does ride a lot with us during the winter. So it's really cool to see Chad back. Chad helped me out with one of my videos last year when I was in Vegas. It's another time for coffee. There's your dead sound, whatever you call it. Dead mic. Stu, Bike and Dog Trip, 16th place. So yeah, I watched him in the Muckers race, top 20 finisher. Here's Chuck. Ciclista de Carlo. Thomas Lynn. Oh, folks, I'm missing it. I am missing. What am I doing? Yeah, folks, sorry, I actually missed the entire finish there. Oh. Anyway, that's the way it is. This is Vacation Colin. 8th place, Biker AP. I can't even get on the things here, folks. We're going to have another bunch coming in. They're going to be coming in. Bunch of riders coming in. Here's Chris Dark coming to the finish now. Jetro. Yeah, we're all going to just swamp the finish line. This is almost impossible for me to keep up with right now. Like I said, slow-mo the video down later, but I won't be doing that. Looks like my camera has completely frozen at this point. So, yeah, this is why I turned the camera off last time. It was really funny, too. Like, what's going on here? We're getting a little bit racy here. Ciclista de Carlo and Stu going into the finish together. Nah, they're just heading home. Just heading home together. 300 meters to go. Oh, no, Stu's digging. Stu likes to attack. He's told me that directly. Look at him. He just drops 11 watts per kilo just to get ahead and is going to roll to the finish just ahead of Chuck here. Great job, guys. Guy Seelan coming in. So, yeah, like on my screen right now, I can see everyone perfectly. Everything works great. My camera's frozen. So last week I thought, and of course it freezes when you got some dumb face going, right? Like mine is right now. When I did turn the camera thing off, what I thought was the camera control, it actually disabled the screen capture. So even though I'm seeing myself, and it didn't stop my camera. Is that right? Yeah, I'll have to double check, folks. Sorry. Metallica Land. Yeah, GTZR 3000, Johan. Yeah, Johan? Yeah. Dirk Jaeger here. So yeah, folks, I think I missed the front 7 finishers. It was coming so fast, I just wasn't paying attention. I'll have to blurb about that later. So we got Dima 101 new here. Let's see if we're going to have any of the sprints to the finish. So here comes John. Kraken's right behind him. Nice finishes, folks. 300 meters. That's the 300 meter to go marker. And it's actually quite curvy at the end here, so it's hard to keep track of who's where as they're coming into the finish line here. GTZR 3000. Yeah, so now I've got some time to chat. Here's Nobby Styles. Haven't seen Nobby. Now, I know I asked Nobby a while ago, when is his event? It's got to be coming real quick now. The Merida X event. Hopefully I haven't missed it. Did I? Sorry, Nobby, let us know. Jill's coming home nicely, not killing himself. It's a kilometer out, in a little bit of no man's land right now, 150 meters in either direction. So everyone that's been following me for a while, thank you. If you're new, like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. I got me a Buy Me a Coffee link, which is Buy Me an Energy Gel link. Someone just bought one. Grosjean just picked one up for me, which I told him I definitely needed last Tuesday when he kept coming back. Tuesday. He kept coming back, slowing himself down out of that Chad Ritchie 3 watt per kilo train with Neil and Koloski, Stephen Ludford. They were all there. And the Romaine was there as well. They'd fall back. Well, Grosjean specifically would fall back to wait for me, pull me back up. I'd get close. I'd fall back again. I needed an energy gel that day, folks. So yeah, there's multiple ways to support. When I get the podcast going, it's percolating in the brain right now, folks. And there will be an episode very quick. And once I'm on it, I'm going to stay on it. Just not in the ideal situation to do it all from here. I'm like, again, I'm in an Airbnb. I'm in downtown Seattle. I'm in the touristy area, which is really cool and also kind of it's all residential buildings here. It's probably all like 95% Airbnb rentals. No one really lives here. They buy these units as an investment. It's just Airbnb. Airbnb put people coming and going. Because it's so touristy and so nice here, there's a lot of homeless people hanging out. Let's put it that way. Just doing their thing, sleeping in the streets. It gets kind of, I like to say everything's sketchy, but it's not sketchy. It's just like, whatever, dude. Like, get out of my way. They're hard. So what I've seen, they've left people home. No big deal. But yeah, we're down by the Pike Place Public Market. Really cool, really funky. The original Starbucks. Not that I care. I'm drinking the home brewed junk coffee I bought downstairs at Target. Fantastic. Drip, with the machine. Nothing special. No foams, nothing like that. But yeah, the original Starbucks is like less than a block from us here. So we're like in prime location. But with that, it's just tourist central. There's people everywhere. It is right downtown. So it's like you go to a new city that you don't know and there's one ways everywhere, weird turns, weird signals. I'm driving. So yesterday we zipped out. We went to the casino about half an hour east of Seattle. That was fun. I think Joey broke even. The last machine, she just, won a couple $100 on it and boom, get us out of here. Had a quick supper there. I think we waited 45 minutes for a burger. It was just like, huh? Must have been the Price is Right game show they had on that night there. The place was packed. I couldn't believe how busy that place was. So we were at Snoqualmie Casino, just east of Seattle. And when we walked in there on a Saturday afternoon, that was yesterday, busy. By early Saturday evening, it felt like it was as busy as any casino in Vegas. Kekapoka just finishing it up here today. Scottish Terrier. We're going to hang it all the way here, folks. So tonight will be night 2 of the Metallica show. The 2 opening bands tonight are a little bit, we've seen one of them before. A little bit different. Maybe kind of like newer rock metal. I don't know. I'm not really a big fan. But hey, I'll tell you something. The bands that open for Metallica on night 1, Mammoth, that is Eddie Van Halen's son. Really, really good. Like, really good. Definitely going to check them out on iTunes. Try the studio versions a little bit. See what they sound like. Pantera was there. Probably, I would say, with Pantera, really, really good in how they perform and how they can replicate what they sound like, but I'm not sure. They might almost be too heavy for me, too screamy. Pantera is very screamy, but still super enjoyable. And they were the loudest band of the night. Their double bass drums would basically massage your internal organs. Let's just say that. Because I felt like, I'm like, oh my God, I don't know if I can take this all night. And then Metallica just blew the roof off the place. Great arena. The Metallica setup alone, they have 8 towers set up in the middle of the football field. American football field, folks. But they do play soccer there as well. No idea what the name of the team is. And, okay, so bombing downhill with JC McKenna, as I called him before. Matty Dog. Let's hang with Matty for a while. He's getting his way up this hill. He's getting over the top. Matty's putting in the work, digging deep. Let's go, Matty. 9% grade here, dude. Pick the right bike. Hey, what you should do, let Dez and Alex pick you up on the way through. So Matty, again, wins the award for the low-level rider. Did he win it last time? I'm not sure. Yeah, Metallica absolutely thrashed the place. So whenever they start a concert, they always start with AC/DC's It's a Long Way to the Top If You Want to Rock and Roll. When you hear that music, it goes dark, you know they're coming out. And then they go to the Ecstasy of Gold. It's like a famous, I don't know if I want to say it's like an opera song or something, classical music that was in some old Western. I think it was like a Clint Eastwood Western. It was like the theme song to that movie way back when. They always start with that, and you know they're right there. And those towers, like they have full giant screens on the top, 2 speaker banks per tower, plus all the speakers in the middle. They have a full round stage. The drummer's kit, Lars Ulrich, he's the drummer, if you don't know. His drum kit pops up in 4 different locations. I gotta assume he has 4 identical drum kits that pop up, because I don't know how they would move it underneath, because there's people in the middle of the snake pit, and they can walk around. So think of like a circle, and there's people on the outside of the circle, and there's people on the inside. So how do they move that drum kit around? There must be 4 distinct drum kits that just get pushed up out of the stage. Yeah, great concert. If you ever get a chance, just listen to their music. So yeah, we got Matty Dog here still. So he's going to be taken off now in Alex and Des just because he's going downhill. So not a bad turnout, folks. We've got 42 riders who will complete today's ride. Ooh, I'm just going to have a little quick look here. What do I see back here? Someone else looks like they popped in and I didn't see them. Richard L. Bray. Hey, Richard. Thanks for joining us. Probably came in so late. Probably missed the start time. I was like, look at Alex here. Trail sweep. Alex is doing his thing today. Recovery ride, extreme for Alex because Alex is a super strong rider now. Maybe not back to his 100% peak fitness because he took 3 weeks off, which now he does live in Switzerland, so I'm sure he was out active, but not actively racing, training, riding on his bike. So probably take another good week or so for him to get fully back. And he just did a ton of climbing. So his plan today was to take a chill. And that's all part of this stuff. Taking a chill once in a while. So Matty Dog is a kilometer ahead of them. Good stuff here. So yeah, what will we be working on? So let's recap what I'm thinking here. So we got the GRC stuff today. I don't even know if we have an event tomorrow. I hope we do. It's a holiday in Canada. It's a holiday in the US. We should have an event. Yeah, we do. So I'll capture that. Let's keep our fingers crossed that we even have a video for this one. I know last time with the Muckers one, I do have all the audio and I have a smidge of video and I'm trying to figure out what I can do with it. Maybe I just walk it off. Sorry guys, that's all I can say. Like, I can put something together. It might take me forever. I have so much captured video footage. Sometimes I just sit there and capture race videos and think about what to do with them, and I don't get around to it. It's not like they pay me for this, right? I like to say that. So here we are with D-Bang here, level 21 rider. Look at Des, level 86 rider, just riding ahead of Alex. Alex is just around the corner here. Des will be just around the next bend up there. The road straightened out a little bit. You'd actually see the avatar a bit better. So what time is it here? It's almost, I'm actually an hour ahead here now, so it's just coming up on 8 o'clock in the morning for me. So today will be probably not a lot. And I think we're going to go to the Metallica show tonight. They don't come on until like 8:45. We're going to show up around 8. Catch the end of like the second band. I think it's like Ice Nine Kills, who we've seen before, and Five Finger Death Punch. I think they'll be the second band. So we'll probably see some of them. We have great seats. We're not on the floor. We're on the lowest level of the bowl, just like looking directly at them. So it's really cool. Then, so that'll be tonight. Monday, I'll be able to capture the next race. I'll check the schedule when we're done here. We have another chill day tomorrow, and then we fly home on Tuesday. So I'm hoping that my video cam is still capturing. This is still capturing. How far out is Alex? Alex, 2.43 kilometers up. We're going to hang with Alex today all the way to the finish. So, yeah, just coming over the top now. Yeah, and so again, we'll capture that race tomorrow. Tuesday, I won't be able to do anything because I'll be kind of on travel day. Like, we got to get out of here, get back to the airport. Really easy to get back to the airport. Drop the car off at the car rental place. There's a little shuttle bus that takes you there. Jump on the plane, fly home like an hour and 15 minutes. But I think we're not back in Calgary till like 4:30. We lose an hour traveling home. Get home, see what I got to do for chores outside. I'll be doing all my laundry night one. That's kind of my thing. I get everything done. Wednesday, pounding the pavement, looking for a job. That's what I'm doing. Thursday, we'll be back to more Muckers race. The first September race of the Muckers Championship Series. And don't also forget, so going back to, this is floating in my head right now, I'm trying to talk about this. That Nidhier event, I think they just call it the Nidhier Road Championships. David, or is it David E? I think it's probably David. He's created Nidhier to track all these races and events. So I'm assuming this is his event that's put on, that he's created. It runs from, I think it's September 9th through the September 27th. I think there's 6 stages, maybe 8. I got to figure it out in my brain. Probably 6. And there's 2 stages per week. And it looks like the stages kind of run, it's over 6 time frames, like on a Monday going into Tuesday. Something like that. So probably like a late Monday start somewhere, and like an afternoon later on the day, Tuesday, you do stage 1. And then stage 2 would be Thursday overlapping into Friday. And then the next week would be stage 3 on the Monday, Tuesday, stage 4 on the Thursday, Friday, vice versa, whatever, etc. is what I meant to say there. 5 and 6 would be the following week. So it's up to you to pick the time slot that fits best for you. Just remember though, just because you show up in a slot that's got 2 riders and you win, that win in that slot may put you in 10th place in an event that's filled with more riders that you could have been racing with. So pick the slot that works for you, but also the one that gives you the best chance to be competitive with other riders, to get those points. Otherwise, you might get, you might fall into the trap like, well, I'm winning this one, so I'm good, and then find out that it barely scores you any points in the other event, because you will be stacked up against all those people. So it's 6 stages. I think there's 2 flats. Yeah, I think there's 2 flat stages, 2 hilly stages, and I believe 2 climbing stages. And I think one of the flats too is I think it's only like a 4.5 kilometer time trial. So a bit easier for me to cover than that 1 kilometer one we did for Muckers a while back. That was just insane. Sorry, not for Muckers, for America's Watts. On that Tuesday, the first one I tried to cover, I was just trying to introduce the series. I thought, well, I'll try to do something. And that's where I finally got to see Jefferson 95 ride, Darth Puncher. I'd seen them both in a GRC event, but not in their own. So here we go, folks. These 2 are finishing it up. I'm just going to shut her down right now and just fingers crossed that this recorded properly. I know how things work at home. It's all different when you're traveling. So anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting everyone. And we'll catch y'all again real soon.